hustling my whole life. I stay hustling my whole life.
Pitchin Grindnin podcast with your host Klassik, Anaya Daffe, and Aaron.
What up? We back. New year.
Happy New Year, man.
Oh man, Happy New Year, you guys.
New year, next gear.
First show of the year. We back. How y'all doing?
Man, I made plenty of resolutions and I broke them all already.
Damn.
Start to a great motherfucking year.
It's only day 3.
Shit. Hey, day 1 I was done.
Oh, you might as well should have made
it. Feel like it's been a long week already, and it's only day 3.
Damn,
yeah, man. New Year's resolutions, shit's out the window. I heard the gym was packed, more than usual. Hopefully, people just stay consistent and in because
they'll be done by Monday.
It's like that every year. They do that every year. People do that every year.
They'll be done by Monday.
Man,
that's when the gym memberships make most of their money. So
shit, about to open a gym, just open in January, go out of business by March. Fuck it. I might even start selling fake passes. Fuck, just come to the gym January.
Them rates only like $10 a month, ain't it? So
yeah,
yeah. It's usually always some kind of little catch they have to it, like the first month this is set in the third, and then they start getting that auto draft. That's how they do it though, by quantity. Because half the people don't ever even go.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was paying for a gym membership for probably like 3 years and wouldn't even go up the street to cancel it.
Well, they make you write a Declaration of Independence to cancel that motherfucker.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can't cancel from the app. Like you gotta go inside
with a written letter, statement, document. Why you quitting the mother?
Yeah.
No, really, they serious about it.
Yeah, like any other thing, you could just cancel from the app, but the gym, they make you got to go inside, like make you think twice about it.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess a couple days ago, in church, people were swag surfing and doing all types of things in church. And there's, I say if you have a good time in church, it's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
It's better them in church than on the street. I tell you that. However, you got to get them in there.
I know one thing. This New Year's, there was a lot of people inside. They was either in church or inside. They wasn't in the streets like that.
Because outside costs $500. That's why.
I brought in the New Year actually in the house. The only reason I left out is because I was hosting later, but I was in the house the New Year.
I think everybody had that
everything in the house.
I did the same thing.
So I talk a lot of shit. So usually I'm doing something on New Year's work wise. So I'm like, they was like, let's go to this club. I'm like, yo, that's the old people club. You know what I mean? In my mind, I go there. I'm the old people because they played all the shit I knew. You know what I mean? So I had a ball. You know what I mean? I'll never make it my business to go there. I think the next couple, I'm gonna just try something new. I think I'm gonna just get dressed up in a tuxedo next year, go downtown or something.
Oh, you're going to do it up, huh?
Yeah, because I was eating dinner somewhere and, I saw the people, they were like dressed in 19s, 20s garb and shit like that, some flapper dress and shit. I said, I ain't never really experienced that because I always been, always work New Year's Eve. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, next year I'm going to do that. I'm going to wear me a tuxedo with some high waters. Fuck it.
Damn, high water. That's what's up.
Yeah, no, you're going to be right there, Klassik. You're going to be right there.
All right, I'm gonna have to, find an outfit for that.
Yeah, I mean, be right there, roaring 20s style. So tonight's guest, who we got tonight?
We got Mitchy Slick, West Coast. We West Coasting it again. You know what I'm saying? Starting back from the West Coast,
straight out the Yay area. I do give them before we get on the line with them, I do give them guys a lot of credit out there. They have figured out the independent hustle and how to eat for forever. Because E40 may not be the most popular rapper.
Man, we used to love E40 in Germany. Like his song Sprinkle Me, I could sing like a few words of it in German. Like that's how big he was over there. Yeah.
Everybody like
real
E40.
Quick with it. He has come up with Mr. Fabs out there. I think rapping Forte, hopefully he gets better sooner quicker than later. I used to like rapping Forte. He's in
me too.
Yeah, he's in the hospital. Razzcast, I think
We're gonna bring Razzcast on here too.
He's a lyrical giant. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He's a lyrical giant. I think quite underestimated. They have a young guy out there right now. He's gonna be at the conference that you're gonna be speaking at. I forget his name offhand. I'll get his name, but he's doing well independent. But to bring up some other stuff that that we have going on business wise. The Fleet documentaries on Tubi,
Yeah. Make sure you go check
Amazon. You'll
that thing
see.
out.
Yeah, I mean,
Apple
a lot of Brick
TV,
City in the building. Love it.
Google TV, Vizio
Yeah, I need
TV.
some. Thank you. I need something to watch. Why didn't you give me all the spoilers on that Klassik?
Oh, I'll tell you. You want to know? Because I definitely tell you.
Oh,
Tell
I
her
know
the whole
you will.
story. Let's go
I'll
at
tell
it.
you how it
We
started.
know you will.
I'll tell you how it started. You know what I'm saying?
Won't he? Won't he do it?
So we
Come on
have
now.
that. Anaya, what do you have going on? Because this weekend
This
or next
weekend,
week.
I got something going on this weekend. What do I have going on? Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I should disclose this or not. It got rescheduled to Black History Month.
I like that. I can dig it. I can dig it. Either way, as long as opportunity didn't go away, we can dig it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
as long as you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Politics.
The other thing that's also is going on, Diddy, Jake's, Epstein. I mean, there's just a lot of like fuckery going on.
It's about to be a lot of people that are mysteriously committing suicide.
They don't want that list to come out.
Oh, they don't want that list to come out.
Having accidents in their bathtubs and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's about to be a lot more of that. Just about the same rate of when Hillary's emails got hacked.
Trump name ain't on that list though.
No.
Michael Jackson's not on that list either.
He's absolutely not on that list.
I hope my buddy Michael, the 2-3 ain't on that list.
You know, Aaron Rodgers was throwing some names out there. You know what I'm saying?
See that was bad because
Michael would be there by default. He's not into. He barely likes kids. Like honestly, that's related to him. Yeah, I'm just looking at that. If he was on Epstein's island, it was not for his own personal. He was there to party. He was following the white woman. I'm just saying.
My theory is that Epstein wasn't he was just the agent. There's somebody else bigger than him.
That was bringing it always.
It was him too, but he was more so the ringleader. The lady that he was dealing with.
She was bringing a lot of people too.
She is actually more
the recruiter,
a little bit more diabolical and cutthroat than he is, because it takes a certain to be able to recruit women for that, young girls for that as a woman. You got to be a different, you next level. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something definitely different in you as
people
a woman.
Make it happen when they're getting paid.
People will make anything happen when they're getting paid.
Well, she had a twisted love affair with him. Like I watched this whole documentary on her, and it was about how like she was one of the few females at like this military school, and like even when she was younger, she was different. Like she was always like on her bully stuff. Her dad is super rich, you know what I'm saying? So she grew up like on princess type time, never really having to be accountable for anything, prestige. So yeah.
That's money, how I see, man. Money, power. Money be around money, and money be doing funny things to people too.
I can't wait to see the list and who's gonna get their ass joisted up, because the cameras will start working on your ass. I'll tell you that.
We're not. It's all propaganda. The likelihood of us actually seeing that list, and if you actually do see that list, you have to understand that the people you're going to see from that list are all the sacrificial lambs, because there's too many names on that list that actually matter. Too many names on that list that have too much power. So they might serve up a few, but understand that those are just the sacrificial lambs. The ones that are actually at the root of it, that's shipping hundreds of children all over the world weekly, we'll probably never know who those folks are. Like, and when they do come up, they get asked questions, and that's it.
Drop the bomb, then, bro. Drop the bomb. Bring it out. Let's see who. Let's see who makes that list.
I'm
Yeah,
ready
well,
to see
and
it.
and
I
50
cover this a
Cent
lot
will
on my
probably
show, so
make
I'm ready to see it.
A
he will probably make
documentary.
a show about it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like I've been like one of the things that I've been very passionate about on Friday with Ada Faye. I've been talking about, child human sex and labor trafficking since day one. So I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, that'll be dope. 50 got that Diddy thing coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
So that is seriously y'all joking. See, I don't
No,
never know.
it's serious.
It's
Oh, so he
serious.
is gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's dead serious. He ain't messing around with that.
It is a documentary based on hip hop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
It just so
any
happened to
industry.
be about brother love.
Well,
Well,
listen,
well,
exposure.
to everybody out there that that had matching pajamas, congratulations.
Congrats.
Some of you guys had to burn them because I guess some of the people you with also may celebrate Three Kings Day because he gonna wear the same or she gonna wear the same ones with somebody else. So get used to it. Yeah, just it is what it is. What time is our guest coming on, Klassik?
Well, he should be coming on soon. So
Okay, cool.
we just keep the show rolling. You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying? Like keep it rolling.
Also, I watched this TV show called Percy Jackson. You guys aware of Percy Jackson is?
I never seen that show. Where does that come on?
Yeah,
Well,
what
it
is
was a
that?
movie.
I don't get to watch a lot of TV,
Me
and
neither, but I
when I
actually
do, I
enjoyed
watch
it.
certain shows.
So this is some Disney shit. I really actually like
Oh,
this.
that's why I don't watch
Oh,
Disney.
oh man.
Oh yeah, I
Listen,
don't.
I love the
Can't say that I
movie.
do either.
So, it's like 3 episodes and it was a movie. So I'm laying back, chilling out. My daughter's walking. They go, "Oh, you're scandalous." I go, "Who you talking to?" "You're watching the show without us." I said, "And it's like you're cheating on us." I said, "What? Are
Dang,
you?"
they took it that far?
Oh, listen.
Well, yeah. Evidently, everybody takes it that far.
Yes, because I was dating this guy. Like, dude, you wouldn't even have freaking the app without me. You using my password. I turned you on to the show, and you got the nerve. All I asked you, I don't ask you for anything. All I asked was, do not watch this show without me.
And he watched it without.
No, did I log
I've been
on to
guilty
my
of
app
that.
and it's on a different episode? Like you done went through mad episodes. Like really?
Well, that's why I
Yes.
got my own accounts and stuff, and everybody on my account got their own names. So
I would have known anyway because he would have said something because he's looking like, what's the bro? No, that's betrayal.
I've betrayed a whole lot of folks then.
Oh no.
But hey, it is what it is. I felt
It's
like
not like that with everybody. It's only certain, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have that, you know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, don't watch it without me. Your daughters, yes, they have, yes. You should have waited.
All right,
Now,
well,
is this something that did they ask you not to watch it without them? Or was it
No.
like supposed to be an unspoken?
oh well, you didn't know.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
that's different. That's
I'm
different.
just doing me. Like, relax. Let that live. You know what I mean?
Did they put you on to the show?
Yeah. When I
Oh,
saw
all right.
this,
Well, you're supposed to watch it with him then.
oh, you're not on my side, Klassik? Let me get y'all out my screen. I
That's like an
I thought you was gonna
thing.
go, yeah, you all right. No, you just tell me the truth. Yeah,
No, that's an unspoken thing. You
It
were
is?
definitely supposed to wait for them. Absolutely.
Well, I guess I don't know how to communicate good. That's just my problem, man. That's all.
Definitely was supposed to wait for them.
All right.
I'm on your side.
Now I know.
All right, our guest is here. I'm gonna let him in.
All right, cool.
What up?
What's up, homie?
What's going on with
Mitchy
you?
Slick, what's up, man?
Oh man, over here in the lab, chefing up.
I see you smoking too. You got that.
Working up. I didn't know that's what we was doing. I would have brought mine.
What's up, y'all?
Ain't nothing. Tell us what you got cooking up. What's new?
Man, a lot of stuff that I got going on now, homie. I kind of like wanted to all the way happen before it's happened, before I put it out there. But it's some big things going on, man. Some of my favorite producers reached out to me, so we about to collab and do a new album. I'm pushing my new clothing company, not just some t-shirts with some print on them, but like a real clothing company, homie, called Triv, where I live. And I dropped that right before Christmas. It's doing cool. And shit, just got over the Christmas toy giveaway, man. I gave probably 10,000 kids toys this year, homie, in my neighborhood this year.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, man. I didn't know what you was gonna ask me. I'm freestyling right now, homie. You know, me and the
Nah,
homie Jay Worthy finna go back in the lab. Me and the homie Larry June, my little nephew Larry June, finna go in the lab. Just gonna cook this year, homie. I do it for fun now. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, you've been at this game for a long time. You know what I'm saying? What keep you going?
I just love it, homie. Like I said, now it ain't about all the rest of the shit. When the nigga was trying to do man, you starting to see a lot of stuff come out in the industry right now that'll tell you that it's certain obstacles in the game that keep you from getting to certain levels of the game. You know what I mean? And a lot of that stuff is popping out right now, homie. You know what I mean? A lot of my efforts, I know I gave my best efforts at a lot of things, but it's just certain things I think a lot of people know I wasn't with. You know what I mean? Stuff that I wasn't gonna go for, wasn't gonna break the code or break none of the rules, because a lot of cats been breaking rules out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at this point, it's for fun, homie. And I know I got a nice little fan base of people that want to hear my music. So it's just me and them. Everybody else, I ain't really paying attention to them. It's just me and my fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you on that. Keep it on the
Mm-hmm.
grind, keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up with
But
Take
that's
This
dope, though.
L? What's that about? Take This L.
Oh,
I
take
like
this
that song
L.
too.
Me and I got a real close relationship with my high school right now. As far as the football program, you know, in San Diego, we don't have a lot, as far as, you know, avenues on making it out or whatever. But if anybody really do their homework, or if you even do it a little bit, if you into sports and high school sports and college and all that, you know, San Diego is one of the hotbeds for talent, especially in football. And my high school, man, it's the home of Heisman Trophy winners. It's the home of uh, Hall of Famers, Super Bowl MVPs, all that. You know what I mean? And we really pushed them young boys over there to be some of the leaders in the community, since that's one of the real avenues that we have to get our young homies in the turf, you know what I'm saying, to the next level of business and being able to do things for the community, you know what I'm saying? So we supportive of that. All the coaches, all the principal, the whole staff is all on a mission to make all the kids in that community stay at that school and be able to be prepared to do whatever they're gonna do after that, because our school got a bad rap over the years of being the hood school or the ghetto school or whatever out of San Diego. I mean, maybe so, but everybody got a pass, you know what I mean? And right now, we doing something other than being the hood school. We put out like 64 D1 athletes in the last 4 years. You feel me? Out of Lincoln High School in San
Damn.
Diego.
Yeah,
Damn.
I saw that. I saw the program that, you know, on your page, and I looked at it. You know, man, if San Diego, that State Aztecs could keep all them, now their name would be back up. Because I remember when San Diego State was putting something out there.
I don't know what the relationship is all the way with San Diego State, and it's a pride thing in San Diego. You know, it goes with the music and everything else. Everybody kind of want to do stuff bigger than San Diego in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of young cats want to go to bigger schools, and plus the experience of being in some of them other places and knowing you got the action and playing at that level. I mean, we got kids playing in the SEC right now from our school, like down south, playing for Georgia. One of our boys from last year, he was Roger Robinson. He was Mr. Football Cal High Magazine last year, like #1 running back in California. He playing in the damn bowl games right now with Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he played tailback for Georgia. So it's stuff like that going on. So it's kind of hard to see a kid go to somewhere like Georgia or North Carolina or Oregon and then want to stay at home and play for San Diego State. You know what I mean?
Yeah, San Diego State, they the WAC conference, right?
Yeah.
Did you play football?
Yeah, I played in Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody play. That's all we do in San Diego. That's all we can do good.
Well, you can rap. You coming out of San Diego.
I can rap a little bit. I can rap a little bit, but I play football probably better than I rap. Yeah. Yep.
So what's up with this Keep Getting Money song? What's the backstory behind that joint?
The whole album, homie, is off the Everybody Hates Mitch album. And really, homie, I can't sugarcoat it. I go through a lot of shit in my town. I mean, maybe not as much as these other cats be going through, but to be who I am and to feel how I feel about what I done done for the town or what I done done for my neighborhood, I
Yeah.
feel like I shouldn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I always hear little things, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, and there be misconceptions and assumptions. So that whole album right there was just addressing that, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically explaining to the young cats how, like, if you do get in a situation where you start stepping out from the rest of the cats in the city, these are things you got to watch out for. And that's everything in that song right there.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is when you riding, what you listening to? You listening to your music, or you listening like sports talk? Like, what you listening to?
I'm always listening to my music because really I be working on my music, and that's the only time I get to listen to it. Now, when I get on the freeway and do road trips, that's when I slide something in and ride to it. But that's only gonna be like, every 30 days or so. Like right now, I want to put my ears on that new on the new Big Hit and Game album right now.
Yeah.
So I know I'm finna go on the road in a couple days, and that's when I'm gonna pop it in so I can really put my ears on it. You know what I mean?
Where you going to?
Undisclosed locations.
I hear you.
I figured that was coming. I was like, I think you gonna play that one.
Yeah. Yep. Now, if I was on tour, I'd be like, we finna hit Washington, you know what I'm saying? Denver. Now, right now, we in the lab, we cooking.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What you working on? Like, what's the joints you working on? You gonna put out a
I got a new album right now called Selective Politic, and I'm finna drop it this month, end of this month. And just for the record, I'm finna work something out with the homies up there at Rap Bay. Shout out to the homie Ryan at Rap Bay. We finna do a little situation just to get in the streets a little more, right quick. And yeah, it's this album is pretty much gonna be the album that the cats that been with me from the beginning. Like, it's that shit, you know what I mean? That street Mitchy slick shit, but from a grown perspective, because I don't rap about the same shit the same way no more. Because when I was shit, I rapped about 10, 15, whatever years ago, that was from the perspective of then. And I most definitely ain't the same person today as I was then. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the same on a lot of levels, but on some mature, sure, I'm looking at shit from different perspective now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the homies' kids killing each other now.
Yeah.
Two homies that's friends, now they kids that's a different level of the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Being that you've been in the game, a while, you've been able to see the transitions and all of that. With you being in the area where y'all really had to like grow organic fan bases and things like that, people had to really be feeling the music. How do you feel like social media and like YouTube and stuff like that has either helped or hindered, like the OG artists?
Well, of course, it's simple because the people that's gonna be the older fan base, they ain't gonna be on the internet as much. They at work, they got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Whereas a lot of youngsters got time to do all that shit. Whereas, motherfucker can't worry about that. They gotta take care of kids and bills, and but you 13, 14 years old, you ain't got nothing to do but sit up on the phone all day. So, and I know ain't no 13-year-old. Well, they do. You'd be surprised, but my core base ain't 14. I don't really make music for 14-year-olds. You know what I mean? I don't think a 14-year-old at no point in the process of making anything I do. Yeah. So yeah,
they'll catch
for
up
sure,
when they get older because the art don't go nowhere.
Right. So for sure, the internet that's in the favor of the younger artists. And you said what?
No, I was gonna say, like, is it really though? Because like statistically, the artists from the 90s, are still selling out arenas. They selling out concerts, but these newer artists that have these millions of streams and stuff, they can't barely get nobody in their shows.
But see, the streaming ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, even the views, like they have millions of YouTube views, but then the followers don't buy the tickets to the show.
But the reason I say that is because regardless whether the internet or any of that was out, them older artists would still be booking them shows, is what I'm saying. Because that's real music and people want to hear that. Now, does it translate? Hell no, it don't translate, and that's why the game about to change soon. Because pretty soon these labels is finna get tired of being able to get with an artist that can only give them one record. You know what I mean? How do you invest into that? How big can you make an artist if you can't really put the money in him because you don't know if he one shot Esky or not? I mean, but I don't be trying to be all political about this shit. I be liking to see everybody get theirs, you know what I'm saying? But I know how I gotta get mine, and it ain't my main fan base ain't gonna pay me or do nothing for me or via no streams. It's gonna be about them buying into everything I'm doing, whether it be my merch or me having to come do shows or them buying a car from me, whatever it is. It's all part of my brand, you know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? I can't worry about that. But yeah, most definitely, if it's going viral and being popular, yeah, that's youngster shit, and that works in their favor. But I ain't mad about it. Get your issue, youngster. Straight up.
When you talk about branding and you was like, that's your fan base is more organic because they buy into whatever you're doing. What would you say are like the top 2 things that you do when it comes to branding yourself? The things that you've always made sure that you've done.
Anything that I do that got to do with street, like real like gangster shit, no matter what it is, whether it's gonna be whatever it is, I built a pretty much authentic trust with the people because they know that if Mitch is gonna be affiliated with it, like even if I get a new artist, they gonna fuck with the young artist and they gonna automatically know who they listening to and what this little dude is cut from if I'm even fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? They know I done checked all the checkpoints. And so my demographic of music, they really care about all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear nobody saying nothing that if they ran into them or if they had to be they not gonna be about that. You feel me? So so yeah, even if at that level. But like my merch, whatever I put out, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the homeboy Ryan Anthony. This the homie Ryan Anthony merch. Everybody in San Diego know this right here. But yeah, we out here doing this.
Mitchy, we see you, blowing on some. You got your own weed strand coming out?
I got a whole company. Like I said, there's certain things I don't all want to talk about. But when I tell y'all this and y'all see what happened, what's supposed to happen, y'all can be like, damn, he was holding on to that game. Like I got some jumbo finna happen. But far as my clique and the homies, I got a few growers in my crew. And I got my homeboy JR Budman in San Diego that grows specifically for the crew. He grow the best OG I ever smoked and shit. So shout out to JR Bud, man. I got that Triggeration Station strain, and everybody in San Diego know that's my homies or that smoke with me know it's the best OG they probably ever smoked. Straight up.
You have any artists or anything that you grooming that you that you want trying to bring up with you?
I got a young homie right now that's he got a situation. I ain't opening up the whole situation to everybody, but I got a young homie right now from Hemet by the name of Spank Nitty James. And man, that boy finna be the next thing, probably out of Cali real soon. And then I even mess with the little youngsters that's just coming up in the streets. I got a little homie in Dago that everybody gonna start hearing about by the name of Flacco Steppin'. He raw, homie. He only like 16, but he raw. Little Mexican rapper. He got bars. So yeah, man, I always got my hands in something. But the regular Eddie Mack and Ocean, the same homies from you know what I'm saying, K-Biz, I still got my same team that been rocking with me for a long time. I don't know if you're a real follower, but Ice B, all the homies, you know what I'm saying? I don't do this because I got to, homie. I do this organically because I want to. So I fuck with the homies. The same homies I've been rocking with is who I rock with now, you know what I mean? And the homie Big Tup. I'll be leaving Big Tup out. If for those that don't know, listen, because right now it's an insurgence of old school West Coast gangster rap coming back right now. If anybody want to hear an old school gangster rapping with stupid ass bars, MC, check out my nigga Big Tup from Linwood. Yeah, that
Big Tup.
Big Tup. Everybody knows. They call him 2 P's. 2 P's. Yes, sir.
He's from San Diego too.
Nah, he's from Linwood.
All right, that's why I got to check him out. That's what it is. That's what it is.
He's from Cross Atlantic Piru. That's my nigga.
So that clothing line you got, what was the inspiration behind that? Like, cause a lot of people do clothing lines. What was your thing behind? Like, all right, I'm gonna drop this thing. I'm gonna put this together. We're gonna make it happen.
Cause all the homies around me be busting everything I make. So really, I'm just making some shit for the homies. but it's starting to carry out to what other people want it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll make stuff that me and my homies like to wear in the situation, maybe not at the club situation, but when we run into the store or when we flipping around in the day, or sweats, tees, hats, backpacks, puff coats with the fur, all this, you know what I'm saying? Pendletons, I mean, well, you know, flannels, dope flannels.
Oh, you got
Just stuff we
everything.
like to
Shit.
wear.
You got
Yeah.
everything.
So I'm making clothes for me and my homies that we like to wear. You know what I mean? If you happen to like a higher end gangster gear type shit, you know what I'm saying? Some a Dickie suit that looked like it came from Nordstrom's.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's what it is.
And a dope ass plain flannel but with flannel was real stiff with the stupid ass fit with the slim shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Like fly shit. No funny shit. No iron on shit, none of that. No, we going for real. Some boutique shit.
Where could
But what it is,
somebody...
the name is Triv, homie, and Triv in my neighborhood is a word from my neighborhood. It just means like Triv is like where it's a lot of action at, or where it's a lot of tricky shit going on, like that area where where anything can happen at any time. And if you look at the 3 dots, they represent something. But I'm gonna let the brand get out there, and then I explain what they represent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Triv is a San Diego word, and I think it's gonna do good. This ain't my first clothing line. I got the that clothing line with the homeboy Relly out there in Oregon. We got a store out there too. That. I don't know if y'all seen it, but you can go to yedatclothing.com. YEAclothing.com. And that's popping too. You know what I'm saying? But that's based in Oregon.
Nice. Y'all lingo is crazy out there. Like if you hear 2 people talking from San Diego, it's like if you're not from there, you need a translator. Like I love it. That's one of the things I always like. I don't know what y'all be saying when y'all get real deep into the conversation, but it sounds real nice.
Triv.
So I can use that in the sentence like, yo, that was real true.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
you know, people go to other places, steal the words, and then use it. Don't tell them where it's from.
Yeah, but everybody know where that from, because the whole country, damn near anybody tapped in with me, everybody know that. You might hear Kendrick Lamar saying that. You might hear motherfucker Talib Kweli for sure hearing saying that, like in their regular everyday convo, and it's for sure come from Mitchy Slick.
That's what it is.
It's just love. Some things is tribal, homie. You know what I'm saying? We all get it.
That's what's up. Your favorite?
Hey, look! I saw Keke Palmer online one day talking about that.
I believe it. Kiki's real.
On my mama.
I believe it. Kiki's something else.
I was like, okay, you and the homies started that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It done trickled over.
It done trickled down.
Yeah. Your favorite spot on the East Coast when you come visit?
Favorite spot on the East Coast when I come?
Like just for the vibe, food, anything.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, food or anything?
Anything, yeah.
Shit, no, I listen, not one particular, but I like being in the studio in New York.
Okay.
It's like go more New York Quiet Studio and all that.
It feel more serious out there. I like recording out there. Like I said, I forgot where we was at, man. I mean, when I come to New York, we do so many things in one day, homie, to where it's like I can't even keep track. The first time I went to New York, I'm with Exhibit, homie. We go to fucking a Good Morning America, and from there to motherfucking BET. We did the Rap City. I did Rap City. We was on TRL. I'm talking about in like 2 hours. You feel me? So New York is fast movement, homie. But yeah, and I like being in the studio. And then I fuck with a lot of homies over there in the Bronx. So like when I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with the homies in the Bronx mostly over that way. Shout out to the homie Corey Guns over there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Guns.
Straight up. Yep.
Best high school football state, Texas, Florida, or California?
Well, you don't got to ask me that, man. We could just go look the stats up, man. You know, it's all out there, man. You know,
Woo.
IMG. I know what Florida got.
I know, yeah. Florida stacked now. Carolina stacked.
Florida. We had to settle this shit about 3 years ago. We said, okay, we're gonna settle this shit once and for all.
Okay.
And IMG brought their ass out to Southern California and played modern day and got their ass beat. And that's it. We don't want to hear no more about that. So Florida, we're going to put them back there. Texas, they get ran up every year by California teams. They best teams every year this year. It ain't no question. Go look it up. Number one team in the nation.
No, because the schools around here, they top around where I live at, top 20 in the country, but they get run down, you know, because I think they go 6A. Was they 6A, 7A? Some of these schools going to now. I know IMG's got is that private school that they recruit people from all over the country.
What state you in?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Who's North Carolina team? Shit.
Yeah, Huff, you had Mallard Creek, you had
Mallard Creek. My little nephew Mikey was down there, homie. I was out there with him when he came out there to play high school ball out there for like about a year. Out there at, what is that, Norman or something? What is that?
Lake Norman.
Lake Norman.
Yeah, there was a school called Huff up that way.
My little
Mallard
nephew
Creek.
Mikey. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, get the names of them. I know the schools though. The football's good. All the sports is good down this way.
Yeah, I know, homie. That's why we sent the little nephew out there. He was playing in Cali, like #1 in the nation, freshman. So we was like, okay. They trying to knock him and say just because he in Cali. Okay, so then we moved out there to North Carolina and bought at Lake Norman for a year.
All right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Top 5, right?
Yeah.
The top 5 producers to do a Misty Slick album. Top 5. It could be anybody. Your top 5 producers. You put together your dream album, whatever you want to call it. Your top 5.
DJ Khalil. Because that's what where we started at. Then you gotta go Battle Cat.
I love Battle. That's my
homie. Then you probably would go let me keep it clean. I ain't gonna lie, because really it is at this particular time is because of the style of beats that he's making. And he's a new nigga making these style of beats. I gotta keep it funky. It's a nigga by the name of AC3. Okay. AC3. Have y'all seen Doggy Style?
Yeah.
The nigga Doggy Style? A rapper named Doggy Style from San Bernardino?
Yeah.
The nigga that be making his beats. The niggas that be making his beats. Then San Diego's Cricket, homie. I mean, that's always we already proved that though, you know what I'm saying? Cricket, and then it's a lot of them, homie, but I'm just going off the top of the head. And then probably like the Futuristics. I don't know if y'all heard of Mikey Keys, but like
of course, Mikey Keys. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I wasn't gonna get that secret out, but we starting to record on Wednesday.
All right.
Yep.
That's what it is.
A few projects and shit. Yeah.
Because I know they was with Rant. They was with the 1500 movement for years.
Yeah. So what it was is they came to LA and was fucking with me and my homies and shit.
Okay.
And they was staying up with us over there in the Jacks, over there in the J's, over there in the jungles. You know what I'm saying? And every day grinding. I had even had a pad out in Malibu. I built them a studio on my pad and shit like that. I mean, shit happened. Motherfuckers broke into it, all type of shit. But that was my crew. You know what I'm saying? The producers from the beginning. Yeah. And then in the process of us working, they had an opportunity to run into Nipsey, homie, and that's when they really started taking over and being the musical directors for Nip. So we was all basically in the same studio together. Me, Nip, fucking Mikey Keys, and that's where the relationship with me and the homie Nip come from that studio aligning up like that through Mikey Keys and my homie Reese, my big brother Reese, and all that like that. So yeah, this is a long time coming. We got other projects done too, but we just finna do a new one, and hopefully this one actually gets to see the light of day. You feel me?
Already. You have any documentaries, movies, anything like that you doing?
Yeah. I be scared of that shit, man. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't really I didn't ran into situations documenting my life. So I kind of be like just waiting to see how it fall out. I don't know. Sooner or later, we're gonna get something going.
Anything else you want to share with us?
Oh man, I'm just right here, happy to be with y'all, homie. That's it.
Well,
When you touring,
when
what
we
you
go to
say?
San Diego, we gonna watch some football and then we gonna get some good food.
Oh yeah, you gotta come get some of these tacos. You know we eat the Mexican food in San
That's
Diego.
what I was about to say. What is food wise? What is San Diego like known for? What's y'all's cuisine?
In San
That
Diego, we basically we all grow up eating Mexican food first in San Diego. Even the black people, you know what I mean? That's what we eat. And it's like a San Diego tailored Mexican food. It ain't the same Mexican food that's in LA. It ain't like this restaurant or that restaurant. No, they do shit in LA. We never do in San Diego with our Mexican food, but you gotta be down here to taste it. And if you ever want to hear a motherfucker talk shit, tell him if he from San Diego, say something to him about somewhere else got better Mexican food. He gonna fight you to the dirt. Trust me. That's the number one thing you gonna get a fight out of with a San Diego motherfucker.
It was
That
like
right
that in
there.
Albuquerque
He
when I
gonna
went to
fight you over that
Mexico. It
Mexican
was
food.
kind of like that. The Mexican food is that they got their own, like in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They got their own way. They like it's not Mexican food. And they had a whole nother word for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like their own culture.
Because they've been cooking that food for us for the black. It's like black people Mexican food. Like they put their restaurants in our communities and sold food to us for 50, 60 years. So it's certain shit like like uh like the dishes. It's gonna be rolled tacos, carne asada burrito, flying saucer, chimichanga. That's it. You ain't ordering nothing else. Ain't no enchiladas and none of that. When you young and you going to the taco shop, you ain't. That's what you getting, and all that shit is signature made, like Southeast San Diego style. You know what I'm saying? But it done carried out. Shout out to the Roberto's family. They kind of kicked it off, I think, way back. But that's one of the chain ones that's fired. Roberto's.
What the soul food like out there?
They trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Felix. But yeah, I can't say we like heavy on the soul food in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? It's a few spots. It's mostly like seafood or fried seafood spots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
We're gonna go in that direction mostly when it comes to that type of soul type food. But like greens and smothered chicken, the yams and all them type of restaurants, it's only like a couple in San Diego. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Like LA got a lot more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it is.
different.
That's what it
That's
is.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, that
But
is
our
different.
city is
Come to the
pretty
South.
though.
Come to the South, Mitch. We got plenty of all that shit.
Mando.
You know what I mean?
Mando. Hey, I went to school in Texas and all that shit.
Oh, all
I
right.
yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean? I was the only nigga from my whole neighborhood that ever went to HBCU out of the homies. I really went down
Okay.
there.
HBCU pride.
I was at Prairie View.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I
The
went to
purple
Prairie
and
View,
gold, right?
purple and gold. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
I
one
was
of our
down there
buddies,
for a
he got
minute.
season tickets. He's an alumni. He love his school.
Hey, you know what's a trip? Just speaking of Prairie View, just to go off and just a weird fact. You know the homie DJ Premier from down there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
and he
Well,
got a
we
little.
always thought he was from Brooklyn until he said he's from Houston. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
But check it out. I was down at somewhere in Texas, I think, and ran into his little cousin that's from Prairie View. That's a producer. His name is Sly Drexler.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? And
yeah.
he produced a lot of cuts on my new album.
Oh,
That's
dope.
what's up. That's what's
Shit,
up.
did he
Yeah.
sample like Premier?
World.
Nah, this nigga make like West Coast slaps.
Oh,
So he
shit.
from Texas. He from Texas. He make
Oh,
like some
shit.
West is like hard. You know, he dope. He dope. Yeah. Shout out to my homie. He don't know I'm trying to big him up heavy right now, but nah, he got some shit on my album. This new one finna come out right now.
That's what it is.
That's one thing I always respected about like California and Texas. I grew up in Germany and I grew up listening to a lot of Texas artists, a lot of Cali artists, because a lot of my friends there was from like either Vallejo. I was around a lot of Filipinos and you know what I'm saying, Vietnamese people. They was from like Vallejo area and stuff like that. So I grew up, even though I was on the East Coast, I grew up listening to a lot of West Coast, and I love the fact that it might be people on the East Coast that's never heard of a lot of these artists, but when you look up the stats, like they selling out. Like mainstream artists are selling out. Like these artists that are being pushed by, you know what I'm saying, major labels.
Yeah.
What do you think is different about that? Because you know, some of these cities had the same population. You know what I'm saying? But the movement is not the same. The movement is not the same.
Well, that's if you on an independent level, but really, most of the numbers that the young cats is doing in the streets from these other, like from Chicago and from in the A and Detroit, they the ones really doing the most numbers right now in them areas. So now when you go with the Bay, you might be talking about like the Bay. You know, Bay in Southern California, that's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bay is 8-9 hours away from Southern California, San Diego, LA, and all. So it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And they got a lot of support and love for and pride for the Bay, heavy. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why you get a lot of that effect up there. Them Bay artists. That's how E40 was able to just, you know, sustain even through the times when he wasn't signed or wasn't on. They was still getting money off of independent street money up there. Too Short, them streets up there in the Bay is different. They'll build like Snoop and them didn't come up like that. You know what I'm saying? Easy E and them didn't come up like that. Easy E and them had record deals. You feel me? The Bay, them niggas was coming up out the trunk, making real money. You feel me? Out the trunk, cash hand to hand. So that's because of the pride and the support that they got. And if you look, I ain't trying to be reaching or nothing, but you know, they got a little more what you call it, little more support for the people based upon, you know, they was real militant and real Black Pantherish up there in the Bay. So they ain't they're a little more than what you think in the Bay. Even though it's a lot of killing and a lot of drama, you'll catch a situation where something won't happen based upon that. Where in Southern California, it won't happen because of that at all. You know what I mean? It'll just get cracking. Niggas don't think no for 1 second. Well, we stupid. We all Black. We should be that. They, you know, the Bay, you might get that even from the killers. You know what I'm saying? But not in Southern California. So that's just having the understanding that you're supposed to support your people. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Bay. I could go to the Bay and sit in the Bay for 2 days and do a song with every hot artist in the Bay that's, you know, in my genre of the shit. Whereas in Southern California, shit, you might get a song done in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different movement, you know what I'm saying, as far as the support and just how just getting down in general. The Bay and Southern California is different. I lived in both places and it's just different, you know what I mean?
I got you. The outside looking in, it just looked like it looked like just one big, you know what I'm saying? On the outside looking in.
No, the Bay rappers don't even rap. The Bay rappers only, like the little Bay rappers that's popping and the little Southern California that's popping, they don't even got songs together and shit. You know what I mean?
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
Like not at all. Hardly. I mean, every now and then you'll catch one or two doing a 1-2, but like the main LA artists are really gonna just work with LA artists from what I see. San Diego artists, they're gonna do the same. You got one or two that'll reach out and do certain stuff, but it's real regional. That's the reason why a lot of the California music don't go as big as it could go, because everybody real segregated, you know.
But y'all still be popping though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all still like the support be real and organic. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't no Lil Baby in Southern California though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of people.
It ain't no DaBaby in LA or no, you know what I'm saying, right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, YG and them been doing their thing, but you know, I'm talking about it's different people popping up from these other places. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
YG, you know, Gang Stamp been popping. You got Dom Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas keep their shit going, but like these other cities, they'll have a new nigga every 2 weeks or something. You know what I mean?
But they come and go. Y'all got longevity.
They come and go.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when y'all come out with artists and y'all get y'all supporters, like they riding with y'all. It's not no bandwagon type. You know what I'm saying? They be in it with y'all for life, pretty much, when they a fan.
It's a few come and goes. Believe me, in Southern California, quite a few. Yeah, believe that.
I know
niggas be fucking their shit off.
I know the Pitchin
Grindnin be fucking their shit off now. They be getting their little opportunities and fucking them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pitchin Grindnin podcast right now. We on our West Coast trip. You know, we had Cocaine last show or whatever.
Oh yeah, big homie.
Yeah, now we got Mitchy Slick or whatever. He put it on for Pomona and you put it on for Dago. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both putting it on for y'all cities and stuff like that. So, how do you feel about, because you putting it on for your city? You probably one of the biggest artists from that city, and he probably one of the biggest artists from Pomona, California and stuff. So, or whatever.
Shit, man. Man, we gotta, man. I feel like that, but I'm trying to be biggest goddamn Eminem, man. Fuck all this
I
shit.
feel you.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't, you got to shoot high.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to be motherfucking Andre 3000. I want to make a flute album.
You want to make a
I'm trying
flute
to-
album?
You
feel
be
me?
so rich, you make a flute album, and the motherfucker be
Exactly.
number
I
one.
want to be like that nigga.
And the crazy
Straight
thing
up.
is that flute album sold more records than at the time some of them people that dropped albums.
Hey, you know how when I heard that album, you know what I felt when I heard it? I felt it was like a score.
Yeah.
Like a movie
Right.
score.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It most definitely made you see shit and feel certain shit. If you didn't, you ain't even trying to. At least you gonna feel something when you hear the shit. I mean, I ain't saying I'm riding around in my car slapping that shit, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I felt where he was at. It was like a score.
Yeah.
I loved it. I cooked dinner to it. I cleaned up to it.
See, that's what it's for. That's what
You
it's
light a
for.
candle. You know what I'm saying?
For.
Get your
That's
crib
what I
smelling
said
all
it's
good.
for.
Like
That's what it's for. It's for that.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how
relax
I felt about
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got away from that. We are people that's from jazz and blues. We came from music that didn't necessarily have lyrics, but we could rock out to it. Like we got to get back to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like the balance brought to it.
It could play on a station up in New York, CD 101.9.
What?
They would play it on my HBCU's station. We got a whole jazz segment at the North Carolina Central University station, our radio station. They'll play it on there.
That's what it is.
Hey, y'all, I'm at the grow right now, homie. I'm at the grow right now. That's why I'm looking kind of scruffy, man. We in the lab over here.
No, that's all good.
It's all good, man. We appreciate your time, man. Is there anything in closing you want to let the people know before we let you go?
Man, I talked enough tonight, man.
Well, now you say you talked enough, but you kept some things out.
We obviously have to bring you back because you got a lot of stuff that you couldn't tell us.
But it's gonna just give me a minute. I rather show y'all than tell y'all. I don't like to be running my mouth and just capping. You know what I'm saying? Saying a whole bunch of shit. I want to show y'all and be like, check it out. Look what I got, homie. You know what I mean?
Well, we're gonna bring you back when this stuff come out. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk.
Much love, homie. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Salute.
Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Now.
Okay. Much love, y'all.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, that.
Peace.
I got 2 new words, y'all. I'm gonna be saying
Get
at and true. And
I gotta write that down for me because I will use them motherfuckers this week. Some of them like
send it for me.
Yeah, but like somebody, hey, that's my word. I'll take. Yes, I created that.
Nah, see now me, I like to let people know where I got it from because I like to let people not. Nah, I listen.
You're worldly. We're worldly.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's actually from Cali. That's that SoCal.
Well,
you know what
I will tell you this. San Diego's Mexican food is not as good as New Jersey's, but I didn't want to get in a verbal argument with Mitchy. Like, not gonna happen.
I don't know if I want Mexican food in Jersey.
I don't eat Mexican food.
So me neither, but I know if I do go Mexican,
like
it's
if
gonna
I'm
be
up
in New
that
Jersey.
way, I want something else. I don't want no Mexican. I want
when
Mexican
I go to Jersey, I want
here.
White Castle. How about that? That's what I want.
You don't even eat soul food when you go to New Jersey.
No.
Just White Castle.
I eat halal.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would eat halal in Jersey. Soul food I don't want in Jersey, and Mexican food I don't want in Jersey.
Jersey got some of the best soul food.
Jersey got better soul food than Carolina do.
By far. I believe that. I'm not necessarily a fan of Carolina soul food, so I believe that.
Because
they got it better than Georgia soul food.
I don't like Carolina barbecue.
I don't like Carolina barbecue.
I don't like Carolina barbecue
compared to Georgia barbecue.
Because Carolina is a chain place.
Yeah, they don't know. My family raised hogs. We had our own barbecue pit where we killed the hog, made everything from scratch. Like, so I know how this is supposed to taste. And like the Smithfields that everybody go crazy about.
No,
being nice, I call it mid.
Hey man, they got. Well, let's while you brought up Smithfield and while we bringing up food. Everybody just start eating organic the best way you can. Get fresh fruits and vegetables. Grow a garden. I just read something that I know we don't like to hear it. Artificial intelligence is looking like it's gonna take 40 to 45% of the jobs away within the next 10 years. 10 years happens quick because I remember when I was 18 and I'm not 18 right now. So with that being said, you better learn how to hunt, farm, fish, because we're gonna have to get it off the land like we used to.
Yep.
Now, we can do it. We just go back. I mean, we was in caves, or we was in the safari.
We was not in caves. Maybe some of your people was in caves. We was not in caves.
But it's the
You didn't
internet.
let me
folks.
finish. I said
It's gonna
safaris.
be hard
but
for them
okay.
to do that.
Okay.
That's all
Say
they know
again?
is them damn phones. So it's gonna be hard for them to do
Fuck
it.
that phone. You're gonna have
That's
to
all.
eat.
It's gonna be hard for them
They
to
better
do it.
Google
I could
how
do
to
it.
fucking farm.
You better Google how to make these corn vegetable diesel oil so you get this electricity going because it's about to be hard times out this joint.
Hey man, them people get them phones and then they go crazy if they can't do nothing on there.
Well, you have to learn something else besides in the phone. Actually, use the phone for the information how you can grow better food, eat a better way, and need less because times are gonna get hard. But before that happens, we're gonna stay pitching and grinding, and we're gonna see you next week.
All day.
All right.
Every day.
All right.